If you're from Phoenix, you know this sign, Zia Records. It's one of my favorite spots to go to. When I was younger, I used to buy a lot of albums and records and stuff like that. Now you don't have to anymore. But it was started in 1980 by a guy named Brad Singer, and he died in 1998. So it starts when about 40 some years old. And the first store was over at 19th Avenue and Union School. And it was a little small store. And this store right over here is over on 35th Avenue in Bethany. And I'm going to show you some pictures of it. It's a really good store. And what they really have a lot of is DVDs, rows and rows of DVDs. But let's take a look. I think they have six stores in the valley. I haven't been to all of them, but I go to the one on uh, 35th Avenue and the one in Tempe, and there's another one on Thunderbird that I go to. But I believe there's six in the valley, and there's one in Tucson and one in Vegas. Now, what I really like about these stores, of course, everybody has streaming, Netflix, Hulu, whatever, but sometimes you can't find the movies on there. There's certain movies that they'll just go off, and you don't want to. But even if they do, you got to go through so many different services to get them. Where you can go just to this place, and I tell you, they have a lot of specials all the time. You get two videos for $5, or some other specials they have on here. And I'll walk around and show the specials they have. But it's a pretty nice place to spend an afternoon. When I was there was this other older guy looking at albums, and they have quite a good selection of albums compared to other places. And I'll walk around and see that too. My biggest gripe with streaming Netflix, Hulu, Showtime, whatever, is there's not really a lot of titles or the titles I want to see. And usually those titles, for instance, in Netflix, they have about 4,000 movies. And DVDs have been around, boy, since the, imagine, 80s. So it's probably estimated almost 300,000 DVDs out there, titles. So let me give you one prime example. Have you ever heard of the movie Dogma? Now, this is a movie that stars Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. And it's a really great movie. And actually, it was banned in certain countries. But this movie was actually um, the film rights are still held by Henry Weinstein, and I don't know if you know what's going on with him, but he's in jail. You can Google that. But he signed a deal before there was streaming. So the only place you'll find this is, stores like this, Zia Records, um, and a lot of TV shows aren't even on streaming. They never sign the rights. And the only place you can find them is places like this. And nowadays, you won't even find any more rental places that rent DVDs. There's only one place I know of in Phoenix, and I think on Cactus and something, and that's the last store. That's the only store I know in all of Phoenix that actually rents the videos. So you got to buy them down. Which great thing about Zia is they're so cheap it doesn't make a difference. Now, certain DVDs you're gonna spend about the new ones, brand new packaging. You're gonna spend more money. Blu-rays you're gonna spend more money. or hard to find DVDs. You spend a lot of money. The majority of them are going to be pretty cheap, actually. And the stores divide into different sections for the DVDs. They'll have bins of lower price DVDs where you can buy in bundles, and they'll also have like the family section, TV section, stuff like that. Look at this wall of DVDs. I mean, there's thousands of them there. That's only one section. If you look at all the stores, though, I have no idea. I got to ask one of the guys how many DVDs they actually have in each store, but it, it's well in the thousands. So pretty much any movie you want to find, I'm sure you can find it there. But it's also fun to walk around the store, seeing all the stuff they have. And here's a slide of all the different stuff that's in here. They'll have actually guitars all the way up front right there, drum sets, all kinds of little knickknacks. So yeah, it's a nice place if you go over, or Christmas is coming up pretty soon. If you want to go there to buy some little knickknacks for your coworkers, that'd be a fun place to get stuff. There's Doctor Who. I don't know what that middle one is, and the Strain is all the way on the left. And what I like about this place, it has it's not in the DVDs, but it has a little like a little head in there, which is pretty neat. That'd be a nice gift for a gag gift for somebody. But you'll find these all over the store. This type of packaging, which is pretty neat. I mean, you go to Walmart's like that, you don't see stuff like this. So it's a nice place to have. And I have no idea what this stuff is. I guess I'm not in their age bracket to look for this kind of stuff. But it seems like the Salisbury, well, there was shelves and shelves of all the stuff up there. And here's vinyl records. You don't see this all the time. And I was talking to one of the guys there that works over there, and he's saying they sell quite a lot there. And when I was there, they had a guy in his 50s find some older albums. So I guess it sells really well. And this stuff, when I went to the store, it was all in the back, and it's mostly used equipment. I didn't see anything new there. And you tell the truth, I didn't even ask about the pricing, so I have no idea what that stuff goes for. Oh, here's another thing about Zip Records. They do sell clothes there, but if you have like DVDs, books, game toys, you can actually get cash or short credit for that stuff. So, when you get tired of the DVD that you own, you could always trade them in and get some other ones. And then they have the stuff on the walls, masks and more clothing. You don't see kind of this stuff at Walmart, so that's why I say it's a fun store to go to. So if you get a chance one of these days, got an hour to kill, go to one of these stores. You'll have a good time. And these bins were at the front of the store. $1.99 for a for DVDs, and they were actually some pretty good DVDs in that bin. It's not a bad deal. And here are some of the deals that were there. Two for $3. I actually took advantage of that offer. It was some pretty good movies that I got. Now here's a pretty good deal. Clint Eastwood. Who doesn't love Clint Eastwood? Get all his film connections. That'd be a pretty good Christmas gift, I would think. Did you get a book with it too? Now, can you find this stuff at Walmart? No. Now, they always have music going in the store, but I can't put it on here because I'll get a copyright hit by YouTube. But when you go in there, you're always going to hear music. It's a pretty nice atmosphere, really. But here's a picture of the whole store. This one is a pretty big location. And of course, this is found all the way to the front counter. I think these are pretty neat as gag gifts. Pizza cutter, guitar grater, skeleton bottle opener, and tongs. They had a whole bunch of these towards the front of the store. But anyway, if you would, give me a like and subscribe to my channel. What I do is mostly do museums, and I have a lot of restaurants that I go to. I haven't uploaded those yet. I will the next few weeks. I go to stores around town. I go to hotels. What I find is a lot of people, when I tell them the stuff, what there's to do in Phoenix, they're kind of surprised. There's quite a bit you can do in Phoenix, with no money, and just see all these little stores and places to go to. But anyway, again, if you would subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.